So, one of these games is new, one of these is old. So I'm going to start with the old one first. But you're going to notice there's a little bit of a theme between the two of them, which is kind of stupid and a really bad mistake on my part. I started playing Sea of Thieves.
Okay, stupid microphone. That has crossed my mind because it's on sale on Steam, and then we'll talk about it later. But that has crossed my mind. Yes.
I didn't buy it on Steam. It's on Game Pass, so I just
Yeah,
downloaded it.
I'll talk about Game Pass later.
Okay,
But yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah. It did cross my mind. Put it
So,
that way.
I honestly haven't played a lot of it. I've only played the tutorial mission because I would just needed something to do after finishing Arkham Knight. Um, I don't know how much of this I'm going to play, but I think this will be a game that I will pick up and play with a few friends. The same person I was playing Helldivers with also plays that as well, so they encouraged me to get it. So I'm going to jump on a few sessions with them in the future.
Sweet.
I do really like the aesthetic of the game. I like the
Yeah.
mechanics of it, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun when I play with people. But the tutorial mission doesn't really give a great representation of the game as a whole because obviously being a what they describe as a swag game, it's quite difficult to do when you're doing a single player tutorial.
I agree with that. Yes.
So, um, but yeah, check back in with this because I will be playing a bit more of it. But you're going to see why I made a big mistake. Because a game came out this week that has a very similar theme to it. I started playing Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in
Yep.
Hawaii.
I thought about you, Pete, when I saw that. How have you enjoyed it? It looks great. I'm not gonna lie.
So
I'm
I've
not gonna
played the
lie. It looks good.
first 2 hours of it. I was playing
Yeah.
it this morning after being woken up early by the little ginger bastard. Um, so
I can make a bad joke, but I won't.
I
Um,
I have to say I'm really thoroughly enjoying every single second of this. Actually, so I'll go into the details for those who actually don't really know about Pirate Yakuza. So it's a side story in the Like a Dragon or the Yakuza series, um, set around about the same time or just after the events of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Although they kind of touch on little elements of it that I know of so far. But this is a side story, much like it was with Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name. But it takes its cues from that as well. That it is not a JRPG; it is a traditional action adventure brawler game set on Hawaii, where you don't play as Kiryu, you play as Goro Majima, one of the note villains of previous Yakuza games, who has been washed up on a I'd say a deserted island, but a very small island in Hawaii with no memory of who he is. He gets picked up by a small child, where he then has to fight through a series of different pirates to gain access to a ship in the first chapter. So it is utterly bonkers. Of course it is because it's Yakuza. The story has a lot of heart already, so far. Like I said, it's only 2 hours in. The most that I've done is I've gained the ship. I've learned the mechanics of how to actually play the game. The combat system. Some of the other things that you're going to do in there, including planting and harvesting food, and cooking, and a and for want of a better word, a pet simulator thing, which is gather pets from the island and you can give them food and they'll give you things. It's very weird.
Tamagotchi
Basically,
Pirate
yes.
Edition. No, thank
Yeah.
you.
I didn't realize, or I didn't realize at the time, I didn't know I wanted a game with Goro Majima until I started playing as Goro Majima. This is incredible. One of the things that they've added with the combat system is aerial combat, and not just aerial combat. They haven't shown me yet, but they've shown me
Wait,
something that's
wait,
gonna happen.
Pete. Do you mean like a bunch of mermaids are fighting each other?
And no, I mean the fact
'Cause
that
you
he
said
can
Ariel.
aerial. No, this is above the sea, not under the sea. So I meant aerial in terms of you can do
Yes.
air combos which is
Yes.
why did they include this? This is stupid as hell, but it is incredible.
I want to play it.
Yeah, it is so much fun. Honestly, it's a shorter game. It's a side story. They're generally shorter
I
as is
like
anyway.
short things. Well, I do like short things.
Yeah, we do know that. But yeah, so I'll give you more thoughts as the time goes on. But so far, really enjoying the playthrough of this. I just wish I could have had more time to play it this week because I was trying to clear up other games. So I needed Batman off my plate before I started playing this.